Happy Saturday, collective. They want the message to be, what are you worried about that you don't need to worry about, and how to help you stop. Okay. You're worried about stability. I just got a cool message. Like it's not just about stability as in your finances and having your home and having that type of structure. You are somebody is like you're seeing stability as something even deeper. Like you care about mending hearts in the house. You care about mending relationships to help things grow and work better in the future. It's almost like you're starting to recognize where maybe you not failed as a parent, but saw some shortcomings, and you're like, okay, I would like to change that. And you know what that is? That is so. That is somebody who's really like emotionally intelligent. When you can look at yourself and you can see your own patterns and how you've affected somebody and genuinely care about changing that and mending that, that's a big deal because a lot of people don't look at themselves. They spend so much time blaming the other person, which they don't even realize is a mirror of their own pain. They don't realize that, but that's what they're saying is like because you want to mend hearts, because you care about how you feel, because you care about how your family feels, and you care about it being a robust, happy family life, the money and stability is going to naturally come. They want to remind you of that. Your desire for this is going to make it naturally come to fruition because your heart's in the right place. So while you were worried about stability, they don't want you worrying about it. And if you can't, okay, I just got a message. Now that you know this is specific, but you have a child that you want to help and you're not sure how to help them. Their inner being is going to help them. They want you to teach them how to find their inner being and allow their inner being to do it themselves. They don't want you to be the person stepping in trying to help them heal. They want you to teach them tips and tricks, spirituality, like teach them spiritual practices that you possibly do and bring them on board with that. Start having those spiritual practices together. I did just hear daughter, somebody with a daughter. You are going to see this person naturally, just like it's almost like I'm seeing them spin. They look one way and then they spin real fast and then they come out, wow, beautiful. And I'm just seeing this big flowing white gown. And it's like what they look like here is this. They're giving me this. They're showing me this card. It's the Page of Pentacles, and it's a little him. It's like starting out like this. This is the energy, so their body's reflecting this, okay, or something like that. Like they look like this, but then Source takes them. Their inner being spins them, and they're coming out looking like golden. They're beautiful. So they want you to help your children understand spiritual practices, not try to be their inner being for them. Is what I heard. Okay. And if you don't like the term inner being, that's what I use. Love, I mean, you have the human being, right? The human apparatus, and then the inner being, the inner part of you that's just being. Then you have the outer human being that's just being, right? So it makes sense to me. And I love that Abraham uses that. You can call it higher self, spirit team, whatever you want. They're all going to help you. They all help you, even if you think it's one person, it's actually more than that. Oh, they want you to set your sights higher and start to really consider if you would want to travel. Like you say you want to travel, but maybe when you say travel, you're thinking vacation because you're maybe you're not somebody that's used to going traveling a lot. There's something about somebody is not concerned, but they're curious. Let me just use the word curious. If they were to offer you something, would you be comfortable having to travel weekly? I heard weekly. Something where you have to travel weekly. They want you to ask yourself, they're not giving me, I was trying to listen to see if they're giving me any more. They really want you to sit with that because you got to think about what else that would affect, like family. If you're gone part of the week every week, maybe if you have children, are they used to being around you, or are they used to you being gone, or like what is that? That dynamic will change. So it's like you got to think about those things and consider, like, do I really want this? Honey, I don't need to consider it. I've already considered it for myself. I want to travel. I want to travel the world. Yep. For me. But what do you guys want? And the reason I say that, y'all, is because a lot of people who are spiritually awakening right now, it's requiring traveling because you're going to be helping people over the world. Jesus didn't stay put. Jesus traveled. Listen to your intuition regarding, they want you to listen to your intuition regarding a relationship. It's this relationship. The expansive one where you would possibly be traveling. That was weird. They had me do it that way. Okay. Whoa. They want to point out whatever this is, they also want you to consider if you're somebody that likes a lot of privacy, and I'm kind of getting privacy from this Pisces or Piscean Cancerian card here, like, with the moon. If you are somebody that likes a lot of privacy, and then you have to go and you have to do something publicly where you travel and you're public, are you going to be okay with that? You are going to have to learn to set some very strong boundaries with your time. Whatever this is, whatever you're going to be doing here, it's masterful work. And where you've been with this right now, it's caused a lot of arguments because other people around you seem to have traditional values. It's like you're listening to your intuition. You've done something differently than source has shown you something to do something differently than traditional. I'm getting like, Catholic, being a Christian of some type of Christian faith. That's what I'm getting. Something that's very, they don't like this. And where you've been, you still focused on this regardless of what they thought. And they want to congratulate you on that because you did not allow this to stop you from moving forward. You used that as fuel to keep you moving forward. And that's what these people didn't realize. They thought if they fought you long enough on it, that you would just get frustrated and quit because you were a quitter. You didn't quit. You stayed like very strong in your convictions, and that's why you get to become a leader. Sidebar, this just came in. I just heard stay out of the woods. Somebody's trying to catch you riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. Trying to catch me riding dirty. That song's playing in my mind. And then I just saw somebody running like in the woods, like on a trail. And some source has been protecting you from this for a long time. You don't have to worry. They're only telling you this to keep you protected. They're like hoping that to get you isolated and somehow like take you out, like really hurt you. I'm not kidding. So somebody here, stay safe. Please stay safe. Look, better me. Stay safe. Somebody needs to, like, if you're planning on running, do it in a public place. If you're planning on going anywhere, be public right now because it's somebody's trying to find you. They're panicked you have something that could put them away. They are panicked you have some type of information that could put them away. That's what I just heard. I'm going to leave it there. 9:16 on the clock. That's my mother's date of birth who died. She's my angel. Thank you, Mamacita. All right, back to the reading. This is crazy. All right. I wish I could turn these for you guys to see exactly how I saw. Here, let me see if I can. You see this? Can you see how I was really focused on this eye up here? And then this eye was like peeking out just like this. Two eyes. And then right here, all this fighting going on. There is someone who has been watching you. They've been connecting with you in the 5D. They have been watching things happen physically in your life, right? Somebody up here who knows somebody else is watching you. So just know somebody else is watching this person watch you. So while this person over here is watching you, that is unsavory, they are being watched too. And they can't figure out who it is, but they are. You cannot be hurt. You cannot be destroyed, and you cannot be dismantled. God has got you. Nobody is going to hurt you. You are safe and you are protected. And something is about to happen that just makes you go, whoa, thank you, Jesus. I had no idea. Like, I mean, what? I just heard like bars slamming. 11:06 on the clock. Bars slamming. That wouldn't happen if they weren't doing what they're doing right now. But whatever it is they're doing behind your back right now, it's like that's what's getting them put away. That's why they're going to get in trouble, because they're being fucking stupid. If you don't even, they're wanting something from you that you don't even have. That's what I just heard. Source just said that. You don't even have it. They're wanting to do all this to you for what? For the assumption that there's something there. You know what the word assume means? Ass. It makes an ass out of you and me. Spell it out. ASSUME. An ass out of you and me. Do not assume things. Ugh, okay, that person. Ew, flick it away. That little pest. Flick it, just flick it. Since you chose yourself, and you chose yourself enough to go away from the fighting, it's like you know what it is? These people were trying to turn up the heat. Okay, I got Cancerian energy here. It's like they want to fight. It's like if they can get you to engage in some type of conversation, even if it's an argument, they feel like they have you. So even if you guys are talking, this is messed up. They're partying. They want to party with you. They love to hang out with the ladies and the gents, depending on who you are. Whatever you like, right? You guys have your own flavors of people out there. But that's what I'm hearing. It's like they just love to party. They love to party, and they want to pretend like they're some type of like family person. But this is the energy they're really in. They say one thing and they do another. They try to look like the family person, but then they're really out doing this most of the time, fucking around. Well, what they're going to do is fuck around and find out. Okay? That's what's going to happen. Because you focusing on you, it's like they tried to, this is what I heard, they tried to add gasoline to the fire. They were trying to add gasoline to a fire that you had already put out. The fire is still burning and raging inside of them because they are the ones left with the energy, because you healed it. You healed it. You transmuted it. They're stuck in that cycle and they have not healed or transmuted it. So now it's coming back heavier on them. They're feeling the pinch. I wish I had a straw in here. But you know, like if I were to take this bottle and I were to squeeze it like this and dump it over, you wouldn't get much water out of it. The flow, it would be like a little drip, drip, leaky thing, right? But if I open the valve and then I pour this out, it's going to pour out great. Their valve is leaking. Their valve is kinked. They have a big old kink in their hose, so they're not getting much from you, okay? They want you to know, while they want to be in this energy, they're in this energy where they want to party. At the same time, they tell you they want this. And what is really happening is they want a second chance with you, because when they're partying, this is what it's like now. They can't even be satisfied at the party. Do you see his face? You see her face? Not satisfied. So even what once satisfied them, it's no longer satisfying them. And so where is their attention going? To you. Their attention's going to you. That's why you've been worried. It is this energy that has made you worry. about your abundance. And they want to point that out. You do not have to worry about your abundance. Your abundance is intact because you've been listening to your intuition. You've been going within, and you've got somebody else in mind. It's like, well, all these old people are focused on you. You've got other people on your mind. You're not focused this way. You're focused forward. Now, they want you to know, ooh, okay, they told me, yes, read it exactly like that, but they want me to go from this side this way. Okay. So somebody who kept you in the dark, it's like almost like they feel like you have been playing games with them. They feel like you're trying to play a game with them and you're not playing a game. You are just strong in your boundaries. And it's like, what am I going to have to do to get this person to talk to me or to see me? You don't want to see them, and it's got them in their head. So where they once left you in this energy, now you have healed. You are stronger. You're moving freely forward. So now that energy is being put back on them. Now they are feeling this towards you. Where they once put you in that energy, now they're feeling this energy towards you. Okay, they're trying to look at this from a different perspective. They're trying to understand how you became so successful, and how you became so successful and put yourself out there and became so bold and you're speaking your mind like you've never done before. And it's like you're happy. Your home life is happy. How did you? They're really trying to figure out how the hell did you go from not understanding what you wanted in life, living in fear, living in poverty, living in all these things. And you may not, I'm just giving examples, but living in these types of energies, these lower vibrational patterns. How did you go from that to that? That's why they're trying to figure out right now. And in order to figure it out, they feel like they have to be in your presence to figure it out because they're not getting enough from you. And it's something about you're not easily reachable is what I heard. You don't take the bait. It's a they Oh my goodness, I just heard this. You don't take the bait even if it's love or hate. So it's like they've tried to bait you by using love, they tried to bait you by using arguments, but you're not engaging, you just whatever. I just heard if someone is I just heard that like if somebody is texting you and you don't respond, like it did what they sent you didn't require a response in your mind. Like you just don't like whatever, I don't care. But to them, they think that lack of response is a slap in the face. Like that's rejection to them. They're feeling it as a hard fucking rejection in their heart. And they know likey that. You are just what blessings are coming towards them? So what should they focus on? If their worry is due to stress from the past, like their worry about their stability source, if their worry is about stability, they don't need to worry. Why don't they need to worry? Show me why they don't need to worry. They cut that right out. Because you're going. Because you are going to expand. You do want to move forward. Yes. I just heard this. There's nothing left for me here. Everything, everything I want is here. It's where you are now, you are able to finally see your past and the people that were in it, your living circumstances, whatever circumstances you were in. It's like you're finally able to see it for what it was and say, hey, I deserve more. It's like you're not looking at this crying like, how do I fix it? No, you're not trying to fix the brokenness. You're just expanding and moving forward. You know what's for you. It's like if you stay where you are, this is guaranteed. If you stay where you are, this is guaranteed. If you move forward, this is guaranteed. And this is what Source is saying. This right now is completely your choice. You moving forward and being successful at this point is all you. Because the choice is yours. If you want to stay where you are and play small, you can. But your life, the patterns in your life are going to live out like this. If you want to move forward and expand with the new ideas and dreams and visions that Source has been feeding you, then choose the new path. It's like you know what your choices are, and you've already made the choice. And Source says, if you've made the choice to expand, they don't want you being concerned about things not working out, because you've already had evidence, albeit maybe small. You've already had evidence of things working out. The more you take positive action towards this, the more evidence you're receiving of blessings and manifestations and of things that you want, not what you don't want. You are what? I love this. So they're giving me an energy here where this is, you see how it's kind of sideways, but it's kind of up. It's the world card. And I got public, being public. They want you to know you are going to be more public than you are now, but it's not going to be atrocious like, being a celebrity, a singer or rapper or something that's got, not, I wouldn't say a rapper, I would just say like an actress or something who's got a severe stalker trying to break into their $1 million mansion. It's like, you're not going to have to be concerned with things like that. You'll be able to walk down the street, but the people who are your people are going to recognize you right away. Like, whatever it is you do, it's like you're going to be famous in your niche, but you may not be famous worldwide. You're just going to be famous in your niche, and they want you to embrace that. Somebody here is afraid to be public like that. And they're trying to ease that burden and let you know, yes, you're going to be public, but you're still going to be able to live your life freely. You're still going to be able to move without security guards constantly warding people off of you. You're going to be able to live freely and robustly. And that was a concern. That's a worry for someone, and they don't want you to be worried about it. It's not a big deal. 2222 on the clock. They want to point out that your inner work, this King of Cups in reverse, this is about your inner world. Because you've been doing a lot of the inner work, that's the reason you are expanding exponentially. Okay. Do you see? I love this. That energy that came out over here, right? This energy that came out over here is coming right back out over here on the Five of Pentacles, and now they're sideways. So what was once up over here is now coming out in the present sideways. They are stalled. The ones who rejected you and made you feel less than are now being the ones that are rejected. They want you to know the reason that you have nothing, no, you have no interest in them. It's like almost when you look back at your memories, you don't even look at what you had with them as love. Where once maybe you did want to marry this person, but now when you look at them, you just see toxicity, you see trauma bonding, you see pain. They don't see it that way. They see you as stronger. They see you as somebody who having opportunity. They see you as somebody that's going after your goals. And now all of a sudden they want to come back. This is about like the reason this path has been made available to you now is because you did the inner work. This King of Cups in reverse is about your inner world. And they want you to know the Nine of Cups over here in reverse, somebody's let go of addictions. I love it. Oh, you can't even see it. I'm sorry. I'll put it up here. Somebody let go of addictions. They've done the inner work and they've let go. I just heard drinking heavily. Did did you used to have like maybe this person here, maybe your relationship was around like, oh, let's go get a drink and let's smoke, and then it turned into something else. But it's kind of like this is like what you did, maybe I don't know if you went to bars or you went to clubs, you stayed home and drank, whatever. But it's like that was the energy you were in, and now it's different. It can't be matched. You have somebody who wants, oh, I love this. It's a surprise. It's a surprise. While these people are that you had your worry over here was it's not warranted. You don't need to be worried. The worry that's happened over here is like what you once worried about, they are worrying about over here. You don't need to do it. Source is wanting you to know you have somebody that's going to bring in a surprise for you. It is going to be a shock. Like, and this is you and this person. There is equal give and take. 523 in the clock, which is my brother's date of death, 325 in reverse. So with that being in reverse, it's like something was dismantled right here. Didn't I just say that? The inner work. With that 523 coming in reverse, it's like you went back and you fixed something for yourself, which opened up new doors for you. And this is the energy you're going towards. You're not taking anybody back from the past, and they want you to focus on this relationship. Friendship. They want you to focus on the friendship of it first. They want you to focus on the friendship side of it instead of the professional side of it. Of something to do with somebody you're going to collaborate with, whoever this person is. They want you to focus on the friendship. That's what's going to be built first. Oh, that's great. I love it. Okay. That's where your focus should be, guys. You don't need to worry about this. That worry is coming from outdated thinking from the events of your past. You don't live there anymore. You've outgrown it. Congratulations. I love you. Peace and love.